Hello ladies, welcome back. Today I'm going to share with you how to create these kind of boutique style stretchy bracelets. I showed these in my last video and had a request to kind of show these more up close. You can still see my burn from my wood place, my fireplace back in November, but it's getting better. So these are just called tube beads or noodle beads. These I have created in two different sizes, and here's the third one. This is even going to be a longer length so that we kind of get that nice hangy feeling rather than just being both the same length. This string I used, and it's just called Stretch Magic. It's really stretchy. Jewelry cord. I don't know the actual length of these. I just kind of gauge it off my own wrist. And I've said this before, I do not have a really skinny wrist. So, I mean, I guess it's an average size wrist. I don't know. Anyway. So I just kind of gauge off of that, and I'll try to measure these and give you an idea of what lengths they are in the description box below. First, you are going to need some glue, and I've been using super glue. And let me tell you what, once you start working with super glue and beads, you can kiss your pretty nails goodbye. The first thing you want to do is put a little dab of super glue on something and have a toothpick. Because if you try to, you'll see why we need it, but if you try to use it right from the tube, you're going to create a mess, which I have done. Okay, next thing, cut a length of your jewelry cord, and I suggest making it quite a bit longer than what you need so that you have room to tie with. Little kind of tiny ends to tie with. You're just going to be pulling your hair out, I promise. Knot and pull it down, and then I'm going to create a second knot and pull it down. And don't get it caught in your bead like that. Okay, beads out. And I'm going to pull. And now, now you have a little knot. Now you'll see if you pull this way, you're going to pull it apart. You can put a third knot in, and then it's going to be very much more secure. And I put 3 knots in these, but you can see it leaves a pretty big ball. I need to trim these a little bit. 2 knots in super glue and see how it holds up. I think it should be fine. We will see. So I'm going to hold this tight and kind of pull apart like this. It's a little tricky because you want to keep your knot tight and you don't want to super glue it to your beads or your finger, toothpick, and then touch our knot. And just, you know, try to touch where the ties go in or out, however you want to look at it. Bead away, blow on it a little bit, and wait. Okay. Now that it's fairly dry, my scissors are very dull, so I'm using wire snips. Use what you have. I'm going to snip as close to the knot as I can. Okay, and now that little knot is going to be small enough to fit right inside that tube bead. So you can see the more I learn to make these, the more better I get, because here, let me see if I can find the more better. That's correct grammar for you ladies. Here's the one on this one. So there it is, and I'll put it on. I think they're gorgeous. So I hope that helped, and I hope that inspires you guys to get crafty too. While I'm thinking about it, I'll show you guys a couple of other things I'm working on. Kind of some gold and black wrap bracelets. These ones are in the process, but let me show you kind of how you would, you know, a lot of times I'll make bracelets and then I'll turn around and just take it all apart and have to redo it. But, you know, because I don't like how they are maybe. There's that one. This one, I made 2 of these. You can see this one is still a work in progress. I desperately need to go to the craft store and get a new pair of scissors because that's so frayed. But I'm loving this slip knot bracelet too. Some turquoise beady ones. Beady. Working on those. That's it, ladies. I hope that helped you and inspired you to get crafty because it's really easy. And, you know, also I may post some for sale on my Facebook. You never know. I don't know. I guess if you guys have any questions, just please feel free to ask. And thanks for watching Lacquer and Lace.